Welcome. Before we dive into details about tools and the DDI Codebook Standard, let's ask a very simple question. What is metadata? And why should a health researcher care? Imagine you receive a spreadsheet with hundreds of columns of numbers. Without context, those numbers are meaningless. Now, imagine each column has a label, a definition, the unit of measurement, how the question was asked, and who collected it. Suddenly, the data becomes science. That contextual layer is metadata, also known as data about data. In health research, metadata tells us what was measured, how it was collected, who was in the study, when and where data was gathered, and how variables were coded. Without it, your dataset sits in a silo, invisible and unusable. You may have heard of the FAIR data principles: findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. These principles are foundational to open science, and metadata is the engine that makes data fair. A research paper describes your findings. Metadata describes your entire dataset, including variables you didn't report, but that could answer someone else's research question tomorrow. Think about that. Your malaria dataset from Malawi could help a researcher in South Africa understand transmission patterns across borders, but only if they can find and understand it. That discovery happens through metadata. As the DDI training group puts it, without metadata, your data ends up in a silo, harder to discover, understand, and reuse. Researchers waste time independently seeking or giving clarification around datasets. Now, what's the difference between metadata and regular documentation? A PDF or README file is written for humans and is free text. Structured metadata, on the other hand, uses defined fields that machines can read, search engines can index, and repositories can process. That's what makes your data truly fair.